Hello. On Easter Sunday morning, the Archbishop of Canterbury celebrated his Easter service in his kitchen at home. So I thought, if it's good enough for the Archbishop of Canterbury, I would invite you into my kitchen for a short Easter reflection. I have the added bonus in my kitchen of having some photographs I've taken in the Holy Land that now are made into pictures that hang on the wall. So I have the Garden of Gethsemane, Mount Tabor, the site of the Transfiguration, and of course the Sea of Galilee, the scene of many encounters of Jesus after his resurrection. In fact, we're told in the Gospel of John, right at the end in chapter 21, about Jesus meeting with Peter and the disciples. They'd gone fishing and they'd caught nothing. And then a man on the shore called out to them, saying, "Put your nets on the other side." And to humour him they did. At that point they realised it was indeed the Lord. And Peter, impetuous as ever, hardly clothed, jumped into the sea and swam ashore to greet Jesus. And there Jesus fed him. Here is a reflection from the point of view of St. Peter. There was nothing else to do, so I went back to fishing. We knew he was alive, we had seen him, but then Jesus went away without leaving instructions. So I said, let's go back to the fishing, and the others agreed. I mean, we had to feed ourselves somehow. You can't just exist on fresh air and memories. So we went back to the fishing and caught nothing. I wondered, had we lost our touch? And, or I even hesitate to say this, was it some kind of punishment from God? And then, in the morning, someone shouted out that our nets were on the wrong side. What does he know? I grunted. But to please the others, I hauled them in and cast them back out. And then, when the net began to strain, I had this funny feeling in the pit of my stomach. What does he know? I had grunted. Now I knew who he was, and I knew that he knew everything. When we got back to the shore, he didn't give me or any of us a row. He just said, "Would you like some breakfast?" And then he fed us, so that, well, I only realised that he had fed us when in a private moment he looked me straight in the face 3 times and said, "Do you love me, Peter?" The first time I was embarrassed. The second time I was annoyed. And the third time I was convinced. Yes, I love you. You know I do. Then feed my lambs. And feed my lambs. And feed my sheep. And then I realised that he had fed us so that we could feed others, and that he loved us so that we could love others the same way. So in this Easter time, let us remember that the Lord is with us. Like Peter, we sometimes feel confused, we sometimes feel lost, but ultimately we know we can always turn to the Lord to be with us and not receive a lecture, a vow, just pure welcome, pure love, so that we too may share that Easter joy, that Easter love experienced in Galilee and here in our hearts and in our homes this Eastertide this year.